You know what? When I hear shit like this, it pisses me off to the highest point of festivity. You hear me? It takes me around and around and around and around and around the motherfucking festivity fucking monopoly board, okay? That don't make no goddamn sense. I hate to see good people get taken advantage of. Even when it's some dumb shit that they do, this is fucking ridiculous. And to know that motherfuckers like this exist in this motherfucking world. This old no good ass motherfucking nigga. He ain't about shit. That's why he out there motherfucking swindling and motherfucking stealing and all kinds of bull motherfucking shit. It don't make no goddamn sense. People lurk online to find motherfucking victims and shit. And just because she looking for love, looking for whatever the fuck going on, it doesn't give someone the right to take advantage of another person. You know, like I said, the most shit I done been in is for taking up for other motherfuckers. We was down at the goddamn fucking stadium and shit. I'm jumping in some shit trying to protect this goddamn white boy and all this old weird shit. But anyway, those other stories. But this is fucking crazy. And sometimes as people, women or men, we don't like to get other people involved in our shit. Because there are people that like to go to jail. They like to fight and fuss and cut up and act a damn fool because they ain't got nothing else to do. They have the bondsman on motherfucking speed dial. You know what I'm saying? Just crazy. You know, we all have those friends and family members and shit like that. We all have that. And then it can go beyond that. But when this motherfucker, listen, on top of him taking that picture of her without her consent and holding over her head, blackmail and shit, and for whatever reason, he's trying to make her suck his penis and shit before he gives the money or he trying to get some coochie from her, all this old weird shit. Now, she should have realized a long time ago that she wasn't going to get her money back. I don't know who's advising her. I don't know what her mama is, but she mentioned she has a daddy. She should have known long motherfucking time ago. And then, but a motherfucker that this dangerous, that's doing all this here and got all this shit going on in his motherfucking life, a person that's destitute is dangerous. He's being kicked out and all this extra shit, low on funds, no funds, and telling all these lies. And more importantly, he's online lurking for women like this that he could take advantage of because apparently he has a history of doing it. She should have lined his motherfucking ass up. Then he want to make sure she ain't the police or whatever, all that extra shit. So when you get motherfuckers worried about all of that, something ain't right. So you got to safeguard your motherfucking self. And again, if you get those presets set all in the beginning, and that's a double nigga. So if you get that preset in the motherfucking beginning, you can avoid these type of people and this type of problem and being out your motherfucking money and then possibly involving motherfuckers and everybody's in jail. Okay? This is some crazy fucking shit. Now, I understand you don't like to get people involved. This little girl. I get that. Who does? But baby, you are not doing a good job handling it yourself, and you don't know who the fuck you involved with, and you there by yourself. There are other people in your life that knows how to handle this situation better than you, and you need to outsource it. This is some fucked up shit. I just don't like to see people getting taken advantage of. It irks me to. I hate that shit. I hate it. You know, there's a division in the government that handle romantic crimes, right? There is. I think you probably don't. Well, you should know it. There's a whole unit divided up in areas that handle all kind of shit on the internet. This is some crazy ass shit. And depending on when you get the inquiry or however it comes to you and shit, sometimes the shit is local, and then sometimes the shit is handled um, by the government. But this is crazy. But yeah, it is a whole unit, a whole department that handles internet crimes. And then you have to work with the different agencies depending on what type of internet crime it is and all that bullshit. But it is nothing but a plus, an added skill or added something to your resume when you break out of your naivety, you break out of your bougieism, you break out of your nice girl shit, and you learn some of them street skills. You don't never get rid of them motherfucking street people. I'm telling you that now. Oh, there's some stories I would never tell. But don't ever get. Let me tell you something. That girl daddy, you know that girl daddy told me. He said, "Listen, when it's more than one motherfucker in the house, set fire to it and pick them off one by one as they come out the house." Cause I was number 19 when he told me that. I'm like, well, God damn, what? You crazy as hell. And he was a cop. Before they kicked him off the force, he was a goddamn cop. Crazy shit. You have to roll with people that give you the real information. Now, you got to take from me. I don't give a fuck. I love when nobody don't believe me. Because I love to make you a believer. But, yeah, that's crazy. And I ain't nobody bad enough because I know everybody know all kinds of motherfucking people. Okay? We are all fucked up. I got a very, very, oh my gosh. Somebody told me, you got to be the only family in America that have both Bloods and Crips in it. That don't even make no goddamn sense. That don't make no goddamn sense. Just weird shit, right? You, girl, it is time for you to outsource this motherfucking problem. You should be. This motherfucker is dangerous. It pisses me off that sometimes because you done some dumb shit, you scared of judgment because they are judging the hell out of her. The comments she posting up from people, I mean, it don't make no goddamn sense. And the support of him. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Because there's levels to everything. Let me tell you what, and this might not make sense, but hopefully it makes sense to people, right? I have seen this. I have seen where there was a man that clearly did wrong. I mean, did some next level shit like what he's doing to this girl. And that man saw where others was attacking the person, and that man stepped in and said, "Hey, don't do it like that. Don't attack her like that." So, and that sounds so fucking strange, but even there are some people that know they done did the most, know they done did some fucked up shit or whatever, but at least they have a conscience and some amount of man in them that say that would make them step up and say, "No, don't do that." And see, because I look at every motherfucking thing and I separate shit and how I evaluate shit is very complex, but I get it done. I recognize that is something. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to go into exactly what I think it is, but that is something. Even when, you know what I'm saying, like, or another example I can give you is like when you and your mate, y'all back and forth, whatever, y'all arguing, whatever, he calling you all kinds of names, whatever, and then that friend of his go to chime in and call you some names, he check his ass. That's the type of shit I'm talking about. So, and I know some people are saying, well, why would you give that credit or whatever? And motherfucker just, and you give, because I be evaluating shit different. That's why I evaluate, I use pull skills both from personal and professional. That's why. And I can connect to some shit like that. That's why. This is my honest answer. You know. So, but then you got some motherfuckers that will join in with the shit. Some no good ass, sorry, stinking ass, long toes having ass motherfuckers that will join in with the people that's bashing her, knowing goddamn well he the one motherfucking goddamn caused the shit and did the shit. But again, there are some, so I give people credit when credit is due. There are some that be like, hey, no, they ain't feeling that. But anyway, try this type of shit. I'm goddamn. Oh Lord, today was our first day. You know. Mm-mm-mm. I got to. Go.